Oh man, Palia, what are you doing? We got problems. The new Palia update did not sit well with a lot of people, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of agreeing with them. And it's very rare when, it's not going to be a negative video by any means. I still love the game and I wish the best for it. I just want to use this video as an opportunity to talk about the new Maji Market update and why it completely failed and how it can be prevented in the future, what changes need to be done to events and other things in the game in order for the next update to be way more successful. So, first of all, let's talk about what went wrong in the current update. Let's talk about the Chappa chase. Great idea. Bad execution. So, people memorized the spawn points in the event, and people who actually want to play it like the way it was intended to be played just get 0 points. So basically what people do, they stay on the spawn points like bots, just waiting, and basically continuously clicking the F key. And as soon as the Chappa spawns, they know exactly when it's spawning. So there's only a couple spawn points on the map where Chappas can spawn. And if you just stand in one of the points, you're just gonna get all of the Chappas that spawn there immediately. And if the whole party is doing that, they can literally take over every single spawn point and nobody else will be able to get a single Chappa. Now, how about that for a fun event? So, the obvious solution to this problem would be to make the spawn points completely random. I understand there's like, I mean, I don't see why is it a problem. You can literally mark down the zones in which Chappas can spawn. And in my opinion, so far there's very few points where they spawn. They spawn literally just in the middle of the, like mostly on the road and around the road in the middle of the fair thingy. Make them spawn everywhere on the whole map. There's a big map, a lot of area to cover, so people can actually spread out and have higher chance of getting, getting those Chappas. This is a major failure, and it needs to be addressed as soon as possible because it's gonna ruin the event for a lot of people. The Chappa chase depresses me. Some may just call me bad at the game, but I've spent 5 different in-game nights trying to participate in this game, and it's just people spawn camping 3-5 Chappas that come out every 15 seconds. I've mustered up about 150 tickets, which sucks when the cheapest thing is 500 tickets. I don't understand why. If they were going to make it competitive, they would have spawned so little Chappas and also in the same place. I like Palia as a whole, but it really makes me sad because I was excited for the minigame and the update, but I've kind of just given up on trying to participate. I agree. So let's go in the game and see what other things can be improved about this event. So one of the Chappas that's supposed to be purple that you buy for lots of tickets is actually not even purple. It's gray? Ouch. That needs to be fixed ASAP. Poorly made meme about the Chappa hunt. Chappa spawns. Spam F to catch the Chappa. You talk to Zek. Yes, it happened to me so many times. I'm trying to catch Chappa and yet I'm just talking to a character that happens to be in the way. Man, that's so annoying. Alright, so take a look. Let's take a look at the shops. And let's make a few simple calculations. So these are the ticket shops. You need 500 to get the brown one. 1,000 to get this one. Basically, to get everything. Oh boy, you're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 8. My math is so bad. Let's say 15,000. I didn't count. Let's pretend it's correct number. I'm pretty sure it's higher than that. 15,000 to get all the items in here. You get 10 points for catching a Chappa. Okay, there's a few ways to get tickets outside of Chappa Chase. If we look at the events, And here you can see the stamp cards. You'll be able to see basically a few ways to get a couple extra tickets. For example, you can get it from just participating. If you do 15 Chappas as a party in one game, which I never caught 15 Chappas. Well, this one is a party, but for example, look at the regular one. You have to catch 20... wait, what is this? During Chappa Chase. Wait, there was one crazy one. Catch 15 Chappas as a party in one game. No, these are party ones. You've caught 15 Chappas in one game of Chappa Chase. But I didn't. It never happened. How am I completing this? I guess it's cumulative. It says total, but look, it counts. My total counts towards this event. What? Why is this two separate things if they're literally the same? But anyway, you can grab a couple hundred tickets. I would say probably in total from all of these events, it's like 1, 2, 3. So you get 600 multiplied by 4. So I'm assuming you can get about 2,500 tickets. So you still need 12,500. So you need to catch 1,250 Chappas in order to buy every single item in the shop. 1,000! And let's say you're a god at this game and you catch 10 Chappas every game. You need to play 125 Chappa chases, which is 125 hours, which is around 5 days of playing every single Chappa chase. That's insane. That's insane grind, and I don't think I'll be doing that, especially considering all the cheaters who just camp the spawn points. I think I'm just gonna get enough tickets to buy the Starry Evening wallpaper. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It sounds like it matches the sky outside, so I'm definitely gonna be picking that up, and I'm gonna have to skip on all the Chappa plushies. Or maybe I'll just choose one color, maybe brown one, and get it. Whatever is the easiest. I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding, but it's just not really that fun to grind 1,250 games. That's insane. Chappa Chase gives middle finger to anyone outside of US. I've absolutely loved this game. Okay, they released the event. Contradictory to the community-based everything displayed throughout the rest of the game. Not only does the pit player against each other, it is so ping-based that anyone outside of US is a major disadvantage. To be honest, I'm inside the US and I'm still... I go off to Chappa, and I'm definitely closer than another person. And I click F, I spam F, and yet the other person gets it, even though they were further away. So the ping issue is real. If you don't have a good internet connection, you're gonna catch way less Chappas. So, yeah. Chappa Chase is not fun. I have not seen a single positive comment about Chappa Chase, and I have to tell you, I was excited at first. New event, new things to do. There's literally nothing else to do except the Chappa Chase. I for some reason I got an impression there was going to be mini games in this fair, certain ways to win more tickets. Maybe you could play one mini game every single time. Like you don't have to win every time, but there's like 3-4 additional mini games that have a chance to award you some tickets. There has to be more than just one chase that just goes over and over every hour like a clock. And I agree with the comment that it's just pits people against each other. It just doesn't fit the game, in my opinion. The way they did the event, even aside the fact that it's extremely exploitable, it's still... It doesn't just fit the cozy vibe. It shouldn't be a competition. Maybe we should all, like, if it is a competition, it shouldn't be like somebody sneaking, like stealing your Chappa right in front of your eyes. I don't know. Something needs to change about this event. It needs to be more fun, more fair, and more variable. Like, every Chappa Chase should have something... some things, maybe some random bonuses or something that will make every game feel different from the previous one. That's just my opinion. Also have to talk about a couple other things from yesterday's update. Tomato nerf. I've seen a lot of people saying that they nerf tomatoes and that's like the worst thing because there's still people doing cake parties and nobody's nerfing them, which I completely agree. But one thing I disagree is people said tomato was the best and that's why they nerfed it. Tomato wasn't the best. By far, it was one of the worst crops to grow. I've run all kinds of calculations, how much profits you can make per hour if you just grow tomatoes, or if you grow tomatoes, throw them into fertilizer, or throw them into preserve jar, or throw them into seed collector. Every single calculation place tomato on the very bottom of the list. It's one of the least profitable vegetables. And it blows my mind that they decided to nerf it. If you want to nerf something, nerf potatoes. Potatoes were way better than tomatoes, and now there is literally no competition whatsoever for tomatoes. They are dead last now, completely dead last. Growing carrots is more profitable than growing tomatoes. The only thing that tomatoes have going for them is the fact that you can get water retaining effect. So you need at least 2 crops with water retain in order to maintain water on your entire field. You have to use both potatoes and tomatoes. So I'm still gonna use them, but I just don't get it why they nerfed the tomatoes. They weren't broken. They weren't broken at all. Regarding the overwhelming negativity, Chappa chase mechanic are not great. Yes. However, the minigame and the limited plushie rewards are still relatively minuscule bits of content. I agree. I don't think it's fair to hate on an entire game based on this one event, but it is their first event. They probably want to get lots of feedback, and every next event they release is going to be improvement from the last one. So I want to use this video as an opportunity not to be negative for the sake of being negative, but just to point out all the issues with the event in hopes that developers can improve future events and learn from the mistakes of this event. So, all right, one last bit of news. We got a Chappa plushie. You can now get your very own friend to bring home with you. Is this a physical thing? We can actually buy this? How much does it cost? 21 days, $30. I don't know how to feel about this. I honestly don't know how to feel about this. They sold 200 plushies. I mean, it's cute at all, and it's very nice, but isn't it too soon? The game is not even released yet. It's still in beta as far as I know. And they keep adding lots of new premium costumes and now doing these plushies. Like, why not get the game to the place where it's like in a good place and like has majority of the issues solved and then do this? I just don't know. I don't think people are gonna receive this well, but I may be wrong. Like, I'm not gonna be buying the plushie. I already supported my game. I dropped $50 on the Palia coins, and I absolutely love my costume. But I definitely want to see them focus on improving the game mechanics and adding new content. And I hope they will. So, do you think that the last update was a complete disaster? It wasn't great. It wasn't a great update, but overall the game still has a lot to offer, and it's completely free, so the only thing you might be wasting is your time. And I really have great hopes for the future of this game. I just hope developers listen to all this feedback and make things better. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.